Welcome everybody to another video from the Shots Fired podcast. As usual, and as always, you got your boy Big Joe.
You got your boy Julio the Don.
You got your boy JHadd.
All right, boys, let's get into it. We've got a must-win game this week against those New Orleans Saints. And if we don't win, all hell is about to break loose, not only in Dallas, but in the entire NFC East, because that lead that we were just so comfortably laying on is diminishing by the week. We got the football team coming out of nowhere. We got the Eagles coming out of nowhere. And we've lost 3 of 4 in the month of November. So we are in what I would consider panic mode. What about you guys? Are we in panic mode all the way around, or is it just me that's in panic mode?
We've been in dire straits for a while, and I've told you guys this. Y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want to hear. Y'all don't want to hear. I don't know who commented. Oh, the realest cowboy guy I know. I am the realest cowboy.
That's my boy.
I am the realest cowboy person. I will shoot it to you straight each and every time. I will not sugarcoat shit. I'm gonna tell you straight like it is. I told you guys when Zeke got paid, he shouldn't have got paid. What do we have now? A bum ass running back that can't finish the job, that can't get the ball rolling. Tony Pollard goes in there.
But you can't call Zeke a bum ass.
No, stop.
I got a rebuttal for you.
No, you don't. Sustained.
Overruled.
We gave Zeke the excuse last year. Oh, it's COVID. It's COVID. It's remnants of COVID. What's the excuse now? Tony Pollard busts his ass, gets down to the 1 yard line, and then guess who gets to run in the ball? Good old Zeke. Oh, I'm fine now, coach. Put me in.
These are
bullshit. Absolute bullshit. He shouldn't be paid. Give that money to Pollard. Make Pollard number 1. Have Zeke be his backup. See what happens. Y'all don't want to do that. Y'all don't want to do that, but guess what? It would bust his team wide effing open.
Julio, you want to go first?
No, I'm gonna let you get your rebuttal in. You
get
said
your
you had a rebuttal.
In,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Here's the first thing: you can't say Zeke's bust ass when we.
I didn't say Zeke busted ass. I said he's a fucking bum. That's what I said.
You said he's a bum ass. You can't call him a bum ass when they're giving him 9 carries. For whatever reason, Kellen Moore has completely abandoned the run. We get down by a touchdown, and then it's like, okay, we just got to throw the ball from here on out. Dak's throwing is going up. Zeke's running attempts are going down. And then everybody's like, well, Zeke's hurt. Let's be real. Zeke's hurt.
Of course.
He's got a bum knee.
Okay.
Plus the injury to his back.
Okay.
He's not getting any carries.
Cry me a fucking river.
I'm giving you facts. Let me know when I'm not giving you facts. And I'll concede that I'm not giving you facts.
You're a football player. You play with injuries. Keep going.
Let me know when I'm not giving you facts.
Keep going.
I'm not giving you facts. So you couple all that with the play calling changing from run first into the pass into let's just abandon the run and we're going to throw the ball around.
If
that benefits Pollard in the long run anyway, because Pollard is shiftier. He can line up outside. He can catch balls from the backfield, and he can run between the tackles, but he's better outside.
Oh, so he's a complete running back, right?
Okay, what do you consider complete?
He can do it all.
Every running back in the NFL that's complete does all that.
He can do it all, though.
There's not a lot.
He can do it all, though, right?
He's a diverse back, but can he carry the rock 25 times a game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Have we tried that?
You can't. He's not built for it.
I don't care if we can't. Have we tried it?
Then what do you
have
do?
We tried
what do you do when Zeke's hurt and he's got no backup because we thought it'd be cool to give Pollard 25 carries?
Zeke
You
ain't
gotta
doing
think
shit
long
now
term, fam.
anyways. Zeke,
You don't make
Zeke,
sense. That
bro,
logic makes
bro.
zero sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. You know why? You want to know why?
I'm
Because what
listening.
has Zeke done the past 2 fucking years? What has he done, Joe?
What has this team done? It's not just Zeke. The whole line was hurt. The line's
course.
been hurt. Let me know again when I'm not giving you facts.
Bro.
You can only
done.
play
I'm
what they
done.
put out there on the field, fam. And
I'm
the
done,
bottom
bro.
line is Tony Pollard gives you a change of pace, but he's not built physically for a full load. He's just not. That's why most teams are doing the dual back thing now. It just so happens that the backup is getting a little bit more yardage than the starter. But the starter's not getting carries because we're panicking. We're playing like ass.
The starter's not getting. He's playing like ass. What are you talking about?
The whole starting offense is playing like ass. We're not scoring touchdowns.
What do you do with a running back that can't run, that can't even get through the line? You bench him.
So
of course, you're gonna
put 90
abandon.
million on the bench.
Hold on, time out. Of course you're gonna abandon the run if your starting running back can't even penetrate the damn line.
Bro, 9 runs?
You would
You're
be
giving
crazy.
them 9 attempts?
You would be absolutely crazy to stick with that shit.
You have to establish it because nothing opens up until you start the run game. There's no threat of play action. There's no threat of any of that, screens, any of that until you open up the run game first. If you're not running the ball, then what does the defense know you're doing? You have to throw it.
So just like you said before, you have a running back that can catch screens, that can do it all. Catch balls out of the backfield, go across the middle, can do everything, right? You said that.
Right.
Those were your words. So why not play him more? Get him more involved in the game to open up your run game.
But that's what I'm telling you. I can't just put Tony Pollard in and be like, okay, we're changing up the game plan. It still comes down to Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore's calling the plays.
Julio, go ahead, bro. We're gonna go round and round. We're gonna go round and round.
It is great. I love to hear the debate. Now, as far as I'm concerned, from what I've seen the past 3 games, 4 games, whatever you want to call them, like Joe said, we lost 3 out of the 4 in November, right? So, from what I've seen, again, you even spoke on this on your reaction video after the Raiders loss, that Zeke isn't running the ball well anymore. He's pussyfooting the damn rock, basically. And who's to blame Kellen Moore? Kellen Moore is changing it up because he sees that. Again, just like JHadd just finished saying right now, if you see that your back is struggling to make a few yards, you're trying to, because you can tell that the Cowboys early on, they're trying to establish the run. But because they can't do that, and because, again, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I know I heard it during the broadcast, they were, for some weird reason, rotating offensive linemen.
Right.
Which was weird to me to begin with. Anyway, who the hell rotates offensive linemen?
Right.
What team in the league right now rotates their starting O-line? I don't know of one. If you know of one, please let me know which one.
The Cowboys.
Besides us. That's what I'm saying. So if you're noticing all these little things, you can establish the run. So what are you going to do? I'm going to make Dak pass the rock as much as he can without both of his star receivers, which is TD Lamb and Amari Cooper. Yeah. So you have 2 of your lead catchers or your leading, catchers in the game. Who you have left to throw to? You have Schultz. You have Gallup. Wilson
Gallup just came back.
Gallup, exactly.
So you got Wilson, Noah Brown. That's what I'm telling you. Y'all can shit on Zeke all you want, and I understand that the being upset is justified when you see like, oh, he's not doing anything. But then you got to look at you're shuffling offensive linemen. Not only are you shuffling offensive linemen, but then you have offensive linemen just out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have your wide receivers out. So where's the threat of a passing game?
Nowhere.
You don't have one, and then you're not running the ball because you're falling behind. So now you abandon the run and you're just trying to throw the ball to a bunch of spares. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just solely shit on Zeke and be like, well, Tony Pollard needs to be number one, and that's just what it is.
It
And
is
that's
what
and,
it is.
It sounds
and the
nice
other
to
thing
say that,
too
but
is
it's
that,
not realistic.
and then the other thing too is, I mean, if we want to sit here and crucify Zeke for not running the ball well, which I'm not trying to side with him either by any stretch of the means. I think that he should be doing more than what he's been doing lately. But again, we don't know. I'm not trying to make excuses for him, but we don't know if he's really hurt or not. We don't know what the hell's going on with the line. Again, we don't have anything to pass to open up the run game. Should we not be able to get the run game started? Most of the time, we'll start passing it to open up the run game. It's vice versa. It's one way or the other. And
I got a question for both of you guys.
mm-hmm.
Tell me something he has done since he signed that $90 million contract. Substantial to this team, for this team.
I mean, he's still been in the top 5 in rushing. He's still. This is something that he does the dirty work that goes unappreciated. He'll get you dirty yards, and he will protect Dak in the pass game, and that's huge because if he's not stepping up and putting his face mask in somebody's chest, Dak's probably out again this year. So that's substantial because your $90 million running back is keeping your $75 million quarterback upright. I'd say that's pretty substantial. Now, is it glorious? Do you get stats on, oh, I picked up pass blocks, so blah blah blah? No, you don't get recognition for doing things like that. But that's important.
Yeah, we're still losing games.
And the other thing that I think he provides as well is anytime that Zeke is in the game, what's the first thing that the defense thinks?
Run the rock.
Why? And you might say, Jay, why would they think that when he hasn't been running for shit? Tony Pollard's been the one that's carrying the team as far as runs go, right?
Mm-hmm.
But anytime that Zeke is in the game, what is the defense thinking? If he's not all that great, and if he's not, what Zeke used to be, why the hell do defenses still look at him like, oh shit, Zeke is in the game?
Right.
I know what they're about to do. What are they about to do? Run the ball.
He still garners that respect from defenses. Now, if he keeps shit in the bed, it's going to be a different story. But overall, I mean, he's still your number one. I don't think he's washed. I think he's hurt. I think the offensive line has no consistency in it. And I think Kellen Moore's basically like, we're falling behind. Let's just chunk it around. We're relying too heavily on Dak, and we're starting to see Dak cannot carry a football team on his own. He needs the key pieces around him. Amari's out. CD Lamb's out. Now all of a sudden Dak's throwing grounders. He's overthrowing people.
To put it bluntly, he's not Tom Brady.
He's not.
He ain't never been that.
Dak
ever.
is a tier 2 quarterback. He's not elite, but he's a top tier 2 guy.
You know what? At this point, I'd take, if Aikman came out of retirement, I'll take him. Give Aikman $75 million.
Nonsense.
See what happens.
But that's what I'm saying is you start to see as it breaks down the season, if the key pieces aren't there, Dak's a leader, but he's not the guy that's just going to put the whole team on his back and like, I'm winning this game on my arm. He's not that guy.
No, but we need that guy to step up. Period.
He's got to do better. And I'm tired of hearing him after every loss. Oh, we're pissed. Bro, we've been pissed. Every fan in the Cowboys nation has been pissed. We're tired of hearing, oh, we're pissed off.
That is one thing. You never heard Aikman on a press conference be like, oh, we're pissed off or anything like that. He went in the locker room, got in his teammates' ass and told them what we're going to do the next game, and that's what they did.
Mhm.
So that's the difference. You got to have that killer mentality of, okay, guys, look, I'm your leader.
Right.
This is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to execute it. Him and Kellen Moore need to get on the same page as far as game plays, what plays he likes, what plays Kellen likes, and narrow that shit down and get on the same damn page. Plain and
Right.
simple.
I mean, we have a lot of leaders. We don't have a lot of dogs. That's our problem. We ain't got no dogs. Dak to me is a solid leader. He's not a dog. He's a strong competitor. He's not a dog. You got to have a grimy dude. You know who seems like a dog to me? Micah Parsons. But he's a rookie. And he's trying to lead by example. So to me, give that guy another year. He's going to be your dog. He's going to be your leader. He's going to be the guy that other people look up to, like they did with Tank at one time.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm hoping and praying he don't fade out, bro. I like Micah. I really do.
Micah's legit, bro. He talks a lot of shit, but he backs it up. That's the big thing is he's very confident in himself, but he backs it up.
Hey, same thing with Van Der Esch. We are all excited about him.
But he's not a
Look
dog either. He's not a dog. He's a competitor. He's feisty, but he's not a dog. There's just a difference. They're cut different. But I think against the Saints, man, we're gonna have to establish the run one way or another. Somebody's got to get the damn ball going north and south to give Dak time to present a threat so that we can open up the passing game. Because if it's pass all day, Amari's coming back, but he's still under the weather. He's still got COVID symptoms. CD's back.
We can't have close games like we had. That's what it's boiling down.
Here's one other thing too, and I just finished looking this up too. Is that again, a lot of people forget we are 7-4. We're not 4-7. We're not 6-5. Could we be there? Could we have that record? Yeah, we could even be whatever it would be. Worse than that. But we've only lost 4 games. 1 to an NFC team, which is the Bucks, and then 3 to AFC teams.
AFC
the Broncos,
West, all the AFC
West. Broncos, Chiefs, and the Raiders. Those are the games that we've lost so far. So I understand. Trust me, I feel just like every other Cowboy fan does as well right now. Frustrated, pissed off because we lost those games. But at the same time, our record is 7-4.
Yeah, but that's the mentality that the Cowboys have, and that's why our ass is getting ate up week in and week out. Because the other
weekend, but see, there you go. You just said it again. Week in and week out, we're getting our ass ate up, but we've won 7 games.
But that's what I'm telling you is we're so comfortable with that lead, and you got the Eagles that are actually winning games. You got the football team that's starting to win games, bro. They beat Seattle and the Bucks. And we're talking shit like we're high and mighty in the NFCs, bro. That league could be gone in a few weeks. Not only that, but our last out of the last 6 games, 5 of those are going to be against the East.
So the Eagles beat the Bucks, right?
The football team did.
Okay, the football team beat the Bucks
and Seattle.
So we beat. Let's see, out of the NFC teams, we beat Philadelphia, Carolina, the Giants, the Vikings, Atlanta. Those are the teams that we beat.
I'm waiting to hear somebody with a winning record. The Vikings? The Vikings have a winning record?
Nope.
Exactly. We beat all the scrubs. We beat the teams.
We beat the teams. Yeah, I was going to say that. We beat the teams that we were supposed to beat. Yeah.
But this time last year, were we able to have that conversation and say we beat the teams that we're supposed to beat?
I don't give 2 shits about last year.
We had dead body Dalton as our as our quarterback, bro.
He was out there getting mollywopped, and it wasn't even nobody helping him up. He was just out there concussed. So I don't care about last year.
So
This
then,
is
so
this year.
then, so then this year, say if going into tomorrow, we beat the Saints, we beat the hell out of the Saints.
Do the
All of a
Saints have a
sudden,
winning record?
hell, I don't even know if the Saints have a winning record.
They've been so
They-
up and down.
They're 5-6.
Hell
They're
no, they got a
5-6.
losing record too. That's what I'm saying. We
So then it
should
won't
beat
mean
that
shit.
team.
So then it
We-
won't mean shit.
We should win that game. Off top.
Okay.
On
So
paper,
if
we should win that
So
game.
if we win, it's just going to be, oh, well, we won another game, but that don't mean shit. We're 8-4 now, but it don't mean shit. And then we go to play the
You know why? You know why 8-4 if we win ain't gonna mean shit, because like I told you, we're about to play all the NFC East coming up to end the season. That's
only
what
one
means
that-
shit now.
The only one that's left now is the Cardinals that would have a winning record,
Right.
and the football team.
Right. And the Eagles are winning. That's what I'm telling you. The Eagles could have a winning record by the time we. So that's what I'm telling you. 8-4.
So we'll be playing all.
Oh, 8-4.
So we'll be playing all teams that have winning records going towards the end of the season, is what you're saying. So if we win these last, so if we win all the rest of our games, winning out, then we're good at that point. We're back on the bandwagon. Let's go to the Super Bowl, everybody.
I'm not even talking Super Bowl right now. I'm talking about, can we win one game in the playoffs?
One game in the playoffs.
Super Bowl expectations are out the window. Right now, I'm like, we need to win this damn week just so that we don't get whatever ground we had on the other NFC East teams away.
Then, man, I don't even want to talk about if we lose this game, bro. But
oh my God, if we lose this game, that's
you remember the conversation that Jay had at the beginning of the year, and I'll still remember this conversation where he was like, you know what, I don't put so much faith in the boys that much anymore after I broke my TV. You remember that story?
I don't, bro. I don't, because I don't. But y'all have me watching this shit again, so.
And you pick them every week.
I don't understand.
Not every week. Well, on this one I do. On the other one I don't.
I was about to say, because on this podcast, every week I have it. Every week it's the Cowboys.
Yeah. Hey, but let's be real, like real talk. We just went over our record, and we're talking. We're hanging our hat on. We beat sub 500 football teams.
I told you, bro. Like as close as these games have been, there are some games that we should have lost against those teams that we beat, that we were supposed to beat. Think about it, like I told you guys.
Oh, New England should have a winning record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, New England does have a winning record.
All the games,
and that went to overtime, and Dak hurt himself.
All the games that we played,
still won though.
We've only had one to where we held a team to 19 points. That's 1 point away from 20.
No, you're wrong, because we held the Chiefs to 19, and we held the Falcons to 3.
Bro, we're not counting. We're not counting the Falcons game. We're not counting that game, bro.
Stop me when I stop giving you facts.
We're not counting that game, because fucking the Grand Prairie Gophers can beat.
And we held the Vikings to 16. So
the Grand Prairie Gophers can beat the Falcons. Okay, stop.
I'm just throwing it out there. So I don't know, man. I'm heated about these Cowboys. I'm heated about their execution. And here's the bad part is our defense is playing well, but they ain't getting no rest. Our offense is 3 and out, and it's like, well, let's roll these Cowboys back out there. We laughed when we were like, oh, we held the Vikings to 3 of 13 on third down. And then what did we go? 3 of 13 on third down last week. How many games are you going to win like that?
You're not.
You can't.
That was the other thing. And then when we played the Chiefs, remember, you predicted it to be a high-scoring game. I predicted it to be a low-scoring game, and look what ended up happening.
19-9, something
19-9, yeah.
Kicked field goals for the whole game.
Went all the way to Kansas City to kick field goals.
That's it.
Zerline misses at least one a game. That's the shit.
One that could have counted for something. Shit.
Anything, dog. That's what I'm saying. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. Piss poor penalties.
Boy, penalties. Oh my Lord, Jesus. Hey,
So
didn't you bring
I
up a
don't know
fact?
what to expect from the Cowboys.
Didn't you say something about Anthony Brown not having an actual pass interference call
Right.
called on him until this last game against the Raiders?
Yeah, then he had 4
in one game.
And I went back and I watched the last one that he had in overtime.
With his helmet in his chest?
Let me tell you this.
He pulled him into him.
He pulled him in. Absolutely
Yeah.
he did. Anthony Brown's running with his head like this
Like
and
this.
his arms like this. And the guy reaches back and he pulls him by the helmet into
and then
him.
goes like this.
And then they called the PI. I was like, that is such bullcrap, man. That's bullcrap. That was a bad call. It was a
Well,
bad.
You know what? If he would have turned his head, he wouldn't have been able to pull his
There would
head
have been
in.
no question.
So
there would have been no question.
So again, that's on Anthony Brown. They tell you to turn your head.
Always in position, never turns around. No turnaround Brown. That's what they call him. No turnaround Brown. So predictions. So we can kill this segment off. What do you guys say? I say Cowboys 31-17.
Oh my God. You're killing me, Smalls.
You're funny, bro. 31-17.
We might have 31 penalties for all I know.
I think we're gonna win, but it's gonna be a shootout like always, bro. It's gonna.
Oh, and Alvin Kamara, I think, is most likely out.
It's gonna be a shootout. We're gonna have a shootout again. I hate playing games like this, but this is who we are. We are who we thought we were. We're not a Super Bowl team yet. We can't be that dominant force yet. We're not. We're just
trying to be a playoff team right now. What you got, Jay, on that?
For what? For the score?
What do you got for a prediction? You said Cowboys are going to win.
I said it's going to be closer.
Okay.
I mean,
what do you think the score is going to be, though?
If
you had to guess, what would you say?
Probably, I'd say 28 to probably 21, I would think.
Bro, you laughed at me because I said 31. You laughed and said you're funny, and then went 28. I didn't know a field goal was so much more outrageous.
No, because you always go with that 31-17. That's your numbers.
It's gonna hit. What about you?
We're gonna win. We're gonna win 9-3. All field goals, baby. All field goals.
The worst football game in the history of the NFL is going to get played.
I love those games. I love those games. I love defensive games, and I expect
I cannot stand our offense sputtering like it has the last month of the season. That is minus Atlanta. And I see an Atlanta game, and I'm like, why the hell can we not do this consistent?
Because not all teams are Atlanta. That's why.
Right now, I don't even know if we're Dallas. It's so weird to tell who we are.
Yeah, because 2 weeks ago, I mean, everybody was saying who was the team to beat in the NFL right now? Dallas. Everybody was saying that.
Oh. Then we got waxed.
Everyone.
We got waxed by the Broncos.
Yep.
And then we turned it around against Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got bamboozled by KC. And then came in last week and got embarrassed by the Raiders.
No, we just let it be too close. Like Jay said, we kept letting the game be too close, and we end up shooting ourselves in the foot and losing the damn game. That's what it was.
By a field goal.
by a fucking field goal
By
in
a
overtime.
by
at
a
that.
referee and cornerback.
In overtime at that. So again, our mistakes that we're making, all the unnecessary penalties, and
Bro, we
letting the
shot
game
ourselves
be
in the. We got the football first in overtime,
exactly.
and we pissed it away. Bro, I don't even want to go back to it because I'm starting to get pissed off again.
But that's what I'm saying, man. We keep shooting ourselves in the foot, and that's what's killing us right now. Every week, that's what's killing us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think. Are the Cowboys going to win? Are the Cowboys fool's gold? Are the Cowboys fugazis? Or are we just in a back end slump? And we're backing into the playoffs somehow because the NFC least is trash. Let us know. Like, follow, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.